Okay, this video is for all signs, so we're going to do every single sign from the 8th until, I don't want to take it to Valentine's Day because I think I'll do maybe separate readings for that. Do I want to do that? Well, we'll take it to the 8th to the 14th, but I might do separate videos for like the, actual like kind of Valentine's Day time. So, which, well, yeah, never mind. I won't go into that. Anyway, okay, so let's start off with Aries. Start in on Valentine's Day and Lupercalia, but never mind. That might be a little much for this video. Okay, so let's see. Let's start with Aries. All right, Aries. So for the week of 8th, 15th, Aries. We'll do these love. Let's do these love. Something else comes up, maybe we'll go with that, but I'm gonna probably just do love here. So Aries, 8th, 14th, please. Aries, you have the Star card, so that's fantastic. It feels like some sort of wish fulfillment for you guys. So, it should wrap up to be a good week for you. If it's also sometimes just about healing. So, like if you've been under the weather or, things haven't, felt well physically, things like that, the Star card is also very good for coming in and giving you some sort of healing. So that's awesome too. Who you are dealing with probably is the Emperor. So it could be Aries or Taurus. That's, your sign too. So, whatever. If you're single, then maybe, this is just you being really on top of things. If you do have a significant other, they're coming through as the Emperor. There could be some really good wishes coming through for you guys, possibly even marriage, things like that, proposals. I don't know. It looks really good. You also have the World card at the bottom of the deck. So really good for you guys, Aries. Okay. I think you guys had a good reading this month too, for my general. So Aries, so that's Taurus is next. Taurus from the 8th into the 14th. Taurus, 8th into the 14th. 8th into the 14th. Love. 8th to the 14th. Okay. Taurus, you have the High Priestess. You have the Devil at the bottom of the deck too. So this is pretty damn like powerful, energy. So my guess, yeah, and the Hermit also. So really, really, really powerful time for introspection, magic, wisdom, meditation. All of those things are favored this week, like majorly, big time. Might be a good time too to cut out something that is unhealthy and not serving you well in your life, whether that be a person or what. I feel like the Hermit, I don't think this is a love reading. I don't feel like, I mean, you possibly are involved with a Virgo, and if so, cool. If that's the case, use your intuition about this person. That's what all is telling me. For others of you that like, maybe it's not so much of a love relationship as this may be an actual person that is around you this week that offers you some sort of wisdom or guidance in some way that really triggers your intuition and your interest in something, maybe metaphysical, something like that. So be on the lookout for that too. And in which case it would be very good, wise information that will help you perhaps cut out some sort of unhealthy type, person or behaviors. Okay, so let's see. We're on Gemini. Let's see. Aries, Taurus. Yeah, Gemini. All right. So Gemini is for the 8th until the 14th. Gemini. 8th to the 14th. Okay. And there it is. Okay. 8th to 14th. Gemini. Okay, Gemini, you have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is almost always like my kind of like husband card, okay? But it's also just maybe you being very, could be you getting a job also for some of you. There's some sort of success to be had here. You have the Chariot card at the bottom. Could be a Cancer also that you're dealing with. You could be moving perhaps, but I just feel like some sort of victory, some sort of financial gain for you. Your partner has some news for you, okay? So if this is not a love reading, then it could be some news coming in about like some sort of job promotion or something that will like maybe lend towards more money, something like that. But there's something coming this week, and it's has something to do with either finances or your partner, and it's something to do with tangibles and something good. Okay. All right. So let's see, Gemini, Leo. Let's see, June. No, Cancer. Yeah, yeah, duh. Cancers. No, of course. All right, Cancers for the 8th through the 14th, please. The sign of Cancer for this week, 8th through the 14th. 8th through the 14th for the sign of Cancer. Sign of Cancer, 8th through the 14th. Oh, yeah. Wow. You guys have the 10 of coin. So that's a really good energy. So I just feel like it's things are kind of coming together. Everything feels stable. If you have a home-based business, this is a fantastic card. You're probably making some money, some good money this week. If this is just in general, I feel like you feel stable in your situation, and things, just seem like they're coming together for you. Your partner has the Queen of Cups. Okay. So, Queen of Cups, that I think this is more like kind of them thinking of you, because it is such a like Cancerian card to me. It can also be Pisces or Scorpio, but the Queen of Cups is looking right onto the 10 of Coins. So this could be some sort of visitor, coming in. If this is your loved one, if you're a male watching this, or female, whichever. I just feel like there's a little bit of kind of deep feeling emotion towards the family from this person. Okay, so I'll leave it there. It's good. You have the 4 of Cups and the Magician at the bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles and Ace of Wands, and 3 of Cups, Strength, and the Star card. So I feel like there's something a brew here that is good. I think it's just important to really appreciate what you do have. This week is a good week for that. And also there may be someone, your significant partner or something, that is just feeling really deeply about something. I'm not quite sure what it is, but you may want to just make sure that check in with them and make sure that they are good and all of that sort of thing. Yeah, because they might be like really emotionally trying to make some sort of very deep choice, or there's some sort of wisdom to be garnered here that I feel like this is you, the Hermit, like shining the light on them. Like you might be of some help to them in some way, and just give them like your wisdom, and nurturing in that sense. Okay. Okay, Cancers. Let's see. So next is Leo, right? Yeah, Leo. All right. Let's see. Leo. 8th through the 14th for Leos. 8th through the 14th. 14th, Leo. Almost. 8th through the 14th. Leos. Leo, you have the 5 of Cups. Okay, with the Devil card at the bottom of the deck. So the 5 of Cups might be, a little bit of a mopey week, unfortunately. It just seems like it's it could be over perhaps some sort of unhealthy kind of bond with someone, with the chain here. You do have the 6 of Wands soon, which to me is my Leo card. So I feel like, and it's a good card. So I feel like you will gain your confidence back in this situation. There will be some sort of, good feeling eventually. Let's see. And your partner has the Chariot card. Interesting. So the Chariot card could be dealing with the sign of Cancer, possibly Scorpio. Sometimes with the Chariot card. Let's see what else. Could be that they're moving. That could be, maybe they are moving, or there's some distance between you guys. Yeah, but I mean, this is short-lived energy if you keep it there. Okay, this kind of energy actually, even though it's a Minor Arcana card, and it should be short-lived energy. I have seen this card kind of like go and go a little bit. So it's good to get a wrangle that in and get a check on it, make sure, that it doesn't linger, because you do, like I said, you do have this Six of Wands peeking right behind here, but you need like a sword. You need a sword to, the sword of truth to cut that chain, and stop that bondage. So, and wow, look at that. And the Ace of Swords is right there. So that sword can, chink, just cut that chain, and, pretty soon you'll be feeling good about yourself, but this week might be a little difficult. Okay, so let's see. Leo. Virgo? Yeah, Virgo. Okay, Virgos. Going on with Virgos. 8th through the 14th. Virgo, 8th through the 14th. 8th through the 14th. Virgos. Okay, here it is. Okay, Virgo, you have the Lovers card. Wow, I think you guys had a good reading this month too in your general, if you've seen, I'm pretty sure I kind of recall that. You have the 9 of coin at the bottom also. So it could be that you're going from single to some sort of action here. Okay, the Lovers card. So you're feeling magnetically attracted to someone for sure. Now, the other person has the 6 of Swords. So, all right, but there's the 6 of... interesting. 6 of Wands behind that. So, I mean, I still think it's good. It made me stop and think, because with a single card underneath the deck, because I usually look at this as more as a future rather than turning into. So, I mean, there's a chance for some of you, that this could be like you are, magnetically attracted to someone at this time. But they may be moving away, and for their, what they need to do, to be them. They might be moving away to go be who they need to be, and then this could leave you single. That's possible too for some of you, but for others of you, I feel like this is, it's a good attraction this week. You guys, there might be a little hookup there. This person could be leaving troubles behind in order to gain confidence to be with you. All right, so that's the other way we can look at it. All right, so, okay, Virgos, let's see. Libra, are we on Libra? Yep, Libra. Okay, Libras. Libra. 4. The 8th through the 14th. Knight of Cups, 2 of coin, and 7 of Wands just fell out. Let's see. That could be maybe somebody expressing romantic interest, and you have, you have a choice to decide whether or not you want to accept that date or not, and you may end up blocking them in the long run. But that's not your read. Hold on. Libra. 8th through the 14th. 8th through the 14th. Arbil. Backwards. All right. Libra. All right. Okay, Libras. Ooh, the Devil card. There he is. All right. There's your card, actually, at the bottom of the deck. So, let me look at the partner card next for Libra. The Sun card. Okay, so possibly dealing with a Leo with the Sun card, but I feel like I don't see so much as this being so much as an unhealthy relationship as you are feeling very, very interested in probably some sort of fire sign or somebody, it doesn't have to be a Leo with the Sun card. I mean, we'll get to that in a second, but I feel like this week you are super, super attracted and very into somebody this week, maybe being a little bit indulgent in that way. All right. The Sun card, that's how they see, you make them happy too. All right. So if it's not a Leo, or even if it is, it doesn't, either way, this person makes you happy, you make them happy, everything's, balanced, good. This may be somebody at work. Definitely. It could be a little third party-ish too, but that's okay. Well, or not. I don't know. It's up to you. Whatever. Definitely fire sign indicated here, but this is all like my attraction cards. All right, like physical attraction going on. So Libra, you probably got it going on this week. So all right. Let's see. Scorpio. Scorpio, 8th through the 14th. 8th through the 14th. Or Scorpio. Okay. Almost there. Sorry, guys. Gotta shuffle a little bit in between these. And here we are, Scorpio, 8th through the 14th. Let's see what we get. Okay. All right, so you guys have the seven of Cups, okay, with the Moon card at the bottom of the deck. All right, so Seven of Cups, sort of, I don't know. I don't think it's like that you have so many options in front of you. It's not so much that as just sort of like, sort of with the Moon card too. Well, I will say with the Moon card and the Seven of Cups, some of you Scorpios, don't go crazy like with the drinking or the drugs or the indulgence, or that type of thing, or the indulgence into melancholy or the abuse of prescription that type of stuff, because those two cards can indicate such things. Let me see where your partner's at. Your partner is a Two of Wands, so it's a pretty uneventful type reading. I think, so they're just kind of looking back, and they see like there's a bit of an obstacle here towards you, and they see you as confused, and you might be feeling confusion with this. You might need like the light to be shined on some sort of like something. You do have Judgment, you have Page of Cups underneath the deck, the Magician, Devil card, the Lovers, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Three of Cups, Knight of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Wands, the Fool, the King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. Okay, I'm going to stop it there. But and the Fool card fell out. So you see where I'm going. It's like it seems like there's right now this week is probably not the best week to make up your mind about things, because it just seems like there's a little bit too much confusion going on. There's a little bit too much cloudiness, and it might be a good idea to sort of like really do that Scorpio thing where you can kind of like go inside and like really analyze and pinpoint, what cup you want to choose, what direction you want to head into, that sort of thing. You have an offer here of a possible reconciliation of some sort. You also have the Magician and the Devil, the Lovers, the Knight of Pentacles. These seem like grouped to me. Like there's even like maybe you do have a lot of options. The Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, Three of Cups and the Fool, the Knight of Cups, the King of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, and then like I said, the Wish card ending there. So you do possibly have a lot of options going on. I don't see anything much on your partner's side if you have one, except them kind of looking at you and like trying to look at the whole picture, the whole picture of what you are, and they see you as confused. So I'll just leave it there. All right, Sagittarius. 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 There we go. Sagittarius. 8th through the 14th. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, with Strength at the bottom. Let me look at the partner. 3 of Wands. Okay, cool. Page of Pentacles. 8 of Coin. All right, this could be love, but I almost see it as sort of, this seems like it would be for like a married person, my message for them. Because the Queen of Pentacles to me is more of like, you know, like a wife or something like that. Or just, you know, could be just an astute businesswoman. Something, it almost seems more of a business reading to me than it does a love reading. But with the 3 of Wands in your partner's position, it's like, I feel like they are definitely waiting for some good news. There's something coming in for them and something starting to pay off for them. Probably within a few weeks, though. I don't think it's going to be the 8th through the 14th necessarily, but I think they're starting to see the idea that this is coming to them and that they're going to have something very good happen. The Queen of Pentacles here with Strength, Page of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. So, you know, this seems like work things to me. You may have to take somebody under your wing at some point and kind of keep them kind of like as an apprentice. So, but I think that's okay. I think that will work out for you. That may be coming up this week. So you might find yourself in, you know, just sort of like a training type mode position or something like that. I don't see anything like super like on the love front that's like that exciting, but I don't see anything bad. So, you know, it just seems like just a good week, you know, nothing upsetting or anything like that. So that's cool. They can't all be, you know, dynamic. All right. You can be dynamic. You're Sagittarius. Okay, let's see. Sagittarius, are we on Capricorn? Yes, Capricorn. Let's see. Capricorn from the 8th through the 14th. Capricorn, 8th through the 14th. Oh, you pulled your card, Capricorn. Awesome. With the High Priestess underneath the deck. So let's see. I think one of the very first ones I started off with had this the other way around. It was the High Priestess with the Devil at the bottom of the deck. So that could be your match. So if you're cross-watching, you'll see it. I mean, if it's a sign of importance to you. Okay. So your card shows up in your position. Let's see what the partner card is. Justice. All right. So, and I think that was a similar card too. Very interesting because the thing is behind the High Priestess, we have the Ten of Swords. So there could be some sort of heavy stuff going on this week, but I feel like there's a Ace of Cups and a reconciliation card here pretty soon and the end of some burdens here pretty quick. But I do feel like there's probably something going down here. I mean, we've got the High Priestess, the Devil card, and Justice. So those are very heavy cards, very universe metaphysically guided type cards, karmic cards, that sort of thing. So there is something here that it seems your intuition knows is coming to an end. This could be literally like receiving papers for a divorce possibly this week. If not, something that could really, you know, that you know, because with the high Priestess, you know this is coming to an end soon. It's not here yet. I don't know if it'll be here this week because this was at the bottom of the deck, but there is some sort of offer that comes out of this. You just might have to really scope it out and like look into it a little deeper and do your due diligence, things like that. But then you have Ace of Cups and the Judgment card. So Judgment works in your favor. So I believe something good will come out of this. All right. So, and you could be dealing with a Libra as well, possibly Pisces also. Okay, let's see, Capricorn. Aquarius. Let's see, Aquarius from the 8th until the 14th. Aquarius. Aquarius 8th through the 14th. Aquarius. Okay. Okay, let's see. Queen of Wands. Okay, with the Ace of Wands underneath the bottom of the deck. So there could be something, some sort of new start that's very That you're very passionate about. You know, the ace is like it's like a clean slate, and it's something that you have like a lot of verve, you know, for. You do have the seven of coin at the bottom of the deck, so it could be whatever this is. Like it's like a new venture or something. It could be a little bit like a lot of work, you know, going into it. The moon card is here, King of Cups. Okay, we'll look at that in a second. And your partner has the Page of Cups. So there may be some sort of light flirtation coming your way if you're single, because the Queen of Wands is very attractive. Like she, and this is in your, you know, position. So, you know, whoever this is, you know, in that sense, male, female, in other words, it's you, but, you know, male or female, you'll feel very attractive, very creative, coming up with creative solutions to things for this week also. But I feel like there's like a light flirtation, you know, starting here with the Page of Cups. And that makes sense because it's Valentine's Day coming up. It could be, you know, some sort of thing like that. With the Ace of Wands at the bottom. So it could be a little physical, perhaps. King of Cups, Nine of Wands. Yeah, okay. So it's just a little mixed stuff going back and forth, but for the most part, you have good cards underneath. I would just say with this new start, just check all the I don't know, just check check the person out, because with the King of Cups down here with the Moon card, this it can indicate could be Pisces, by the way, especially with the Moon card and the King of Cups, but tends to be like lean towards like heavy kind of drinking and things like that. So the person, you know, just that's could be why, you know, the Moon card is here too, or why this might be a little exhausting to you also. So just be careful of that. But you do have the Ace of Swords not too far back, and Ace of Cups. So there's some, you know, some new beginnings on their way. So it won't be like this week, but this is the start of something maybe light and flirtatious for you. Okay. Let's see. Aquarius. Pisces. All right. Wow. Pisces. 8th through the 14th. Pisces. 8th through the 14th. 8th through 14th. Pisces. Okay, Pisces, you have the Six of Swords. Interesting. Okay, all right, that makes sense. And your partner has the Magician. So with this one, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Swords, the King of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Marriage card. Okay. After that, you have like you have some walking away cards and a personal victory. So let me go into this a little bit. With the Six of Swords, I feel like this is you leaving a situation that is way too much trouble. This could be a third-party situation, or this could be a marriage that makes you feel trapped. So it's really kind of hard to tell. It could be either way. So you know which one it is. You know, if the marriage makes you feel trapped and that's it, then, you know, you could be like starting to entertain thoughts of leaving, or literally leaving, you know, and leaving those problems behind. There could be a third-party situation with a fire sign that could be also. But be careful, whoever this is that is that the partner here who showed up with the Magician. I mean, it's possible it's an Aries, maybe a Taurus also. Which if that's the case, if it's Aries or Taurus, it's probably okay. If it is not, then you know, just be careful they're not kind of like manipulating you a little bit, you know, and, you know, especially if the King of Wands is present, because he can be very magnetic and charming and all of those things. And, you know, just a heads up. That's all. That's all I'll say. You know, but I think I don't get a manipulating vibe too hard from this, but I was just throwing that out there because it can mean that. So I get a pretty good, decent, you know, thing with it. I feel like this is you leaving a situation that makes you feel trapped, and this person helping you manifest like a new start. So I'll leave it there. I think that's more likely what it is. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if so in the comments and all of those things. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And because I took a little hit for a couple months when, you know, when I couldn't upload videos for a little while because of my things that went on. So, if you haven't yet, please do. It helps my channel and helps me keep going. All right. Thanks, guys, and have a fantastic week no matter what. All right. All right. Bye.